Hey family, welcome to Let's Talk. Hey, my name is Shelby Scott. I will be your host. I am so excited for this platform because it provides a place for me to connect with you, the audience, in a real authentic way, talking about our journeys, our ups, our downs, our disappointments, our triumphs. Hopefully along the way we can motivate each other, inspire hope in each other, speak from a place of authenticity, and also bring our genuine thoughts and feelings to the platform. I want to provide a very thought-provoking atmosphere so we can expound upon our experiences, grow from our mistakes, not sit in this space of pittiness and rejection, but we can rise together and ultimately take our place among being successful as people, as fathers, as entrepreneurs, as business people. We, just good, decent human beings. I want to inspire you today to take actions, not just stand there. Let's talk. More to come. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. Let's talk. I'm your host, Shelby Scott. Hey, welcome on. Today we're going to delve into hardship. What is hardship? I know it's something that we all have experienced at some point or another in our lifetime. Some more than others for different reasons. But it is something that we're going to be confronted with, whether acute hardship or chronic, but we will experience some form of hardship. And if we live long enough, we'll determine that, not all hardships are equal, and hardships are caused by different reasons. Different situations and circumstances might dictate a hardship. And sometimes what we call a hardship is not really a hardship at all. For instance, if somebody calls you fat or ugly, that's not a hardship. That's just somebody else's opinion. And you shouldn't let that seep into your soul and make you a miserable wreck for the rest of your life. That's not what I'm talking about. So if I'm looking at it, the very definition of hardship as described in the dictionary is suffering, deprivation, oppression, misfortune, affliction. Those are some powerful terminations, powerful words, and those resonate with me. When you think about suffering, food insecurities, we see poverty levels at every turn. We don't have to look far. Right here in our great nation, we don't have to go across the sea, across the water. We can see evidence of suffering right here in our country. Well, we can see it in our household, in our homes, some of our homes. I remember growing up as a little boy in the islands, just experiencing lack, not having enough or just enough. Experiencing my grandmother just kind of piecing together for a meal or not having, clothes to adorn. Going to school and maybe one set of uniforms. We wore uniforms back in the island for, a couple of years until you grow out of them and, heaven help you to get a new pair. Shoes to wear. The very basics to sustain life. People are struggling. That's the kind of hardship that I want to talk about, that I want to open the platform and to expound upon. Those are the hardships that, most people are dealing with day to day. If you're a married couple and you got a couple of kids and you're just fighting tooth and nails to make ends meet, that's the kind of hardship that I'm talking about. You can't pay your rent, or you can't make your food bill, or you can't pay your light bill. That's hardship. But I want to encourage you today to resist the urge to quit. Resist the urge to quit. We if you're like me, we often ask ourselves, as we're going through our different situations, like, why do we experience hardships? Why do we experience roadblocks? Why can't we just exist in this utopic state where everything is right there and we don't experience lack, and we have everything that we need? Now, this is reality. And the reality is that suffering and hardship and deprivation and suffering and pain will exist. I am sorry to say that you will experience hardship to where, you might have sickness in your body and you don't have the necessary health care to take care of your sickness and to get better. You're struggling financially. You might find hardship in your marriage. You might be experiencing a situation where you're deprived of love and affection in your relationship. Or you might be experiencing a one-sided relationship, and even in your marriage, where you feel like you're giving it everything you got, and your partner is not holding up their end of the bargain. That's a hardship. But let's look at it a little different. I'm here to tell you today that if you find the strength to confront your hardship, no matter what it is, you might be experiencing your kids acting crazy, and and everybody's going every which way and things are just not working out right. But hang in there. I know it's easier said than done, but trust me, all these things that I've just described to you, I've been there. And let me tell you a secret. No matter where you're at in your life, you will experience some form of hardship. And I often wonder why. Why is it? Why is it? Why is it that we experience these things that might induce so much pressure and causes us to feel anxious and even cause depression in our life? Why is it? I believe that these things exist to challenge us. Yes, that's right, to challenge us, to build character, to build integrity, to build a sense of resilience that, even though I'm going through the fire, I have what it takes to get through it. I am going to come up on the other side that much stronger. I think that hardships are life tests so that we can build strength, fortitude, resilience. I think it helps develop character. I think it helps us to be responsible people. And that if we just hold on and hang in there and get to the other side of the test, we would have gained so much more than before the test even happens. I think these challenges are designed to make us better people. Because the fact is, life is hard. Life will challenge you. You are going to fall. It's not if you would be challenged in this life. It's just a matter of time. You might be enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying everything that life have to bring to you. And let me tell you something. Life is a beautiful thing, by the way. I will not take back any challenges that I've experienced in my lifetime. Not one thing. Because on the other side of it, you're going to be a product. You're going to be a person that is just resilient. It'll refine you a little bit better. And man, life will knock out all the foolishness out of you, all the selfishness. If life doesn't, your kids will. Let me tell you that. And I think we're put here to make each other better. But we can't do that if we continue to buckle under the first sign of pressure. I mean, it's a matter of perspective. It's a matter of perspective. Don't run away from challenges. Don't shy away from being challenged by life's difficult circumstances and situations. Yeah, I know the hardship of being alone, being rejected, being isolated, experiencing lack and poverty. Yes, I know. I've been there, I've seen it, gone through it. But if you have the audacity to hope against hope, you'll come out on the other side. And you'll be a better person because of it. Yeah, Susie, if you're married to old Charlie and Charlie can't keep a job and you're experiencing hardship, you know what? Rub old Charlie's head. Tell him how much you love him and appreciate him. Tell him how much you believe in him, and watch as your outpouring of affection to your husband will wake something up deep inside him, and he will begin to see that your affection has overwhelmed him and convicted him to do better. And you'll wake up one day and Charlie, he's up before you, and he's found that inspiration to get up and go be the best version of himself. That's how we're here to challenge each other. But if you give up the first sign of trouble, you'll never know how amazing you could become. You'll never reach and see the fullest potential of your life. You'll never experience all the goodness that can come from you being a part of this universe. So I challenge you today, embrace the hardship. It's all in the perspective. You've got what it takes to get through it. That's all I got. Let's talk. Go be great. Hey fam, show your love. If you love what we're doing here at Let's Talk, we want you to like, comment, or subscribe. We also want you to hit that notification button to be alerted for future videos. Until next time, let's talk.